Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can get inspiration for your Canva designs. Now, although Canva has a lot of templates already, most people still feel stuck when designing on Canva because they don't know if it's the right thing or they don't know how to get inspiration to make their designs better. In this video, I'm going to be going over the tools I use personally and how you can incorporate them. The first on the list is FreePic. Now, FreePic is where I get my images from. Although Canva has a library of images, I prefer actually using FreePic than exporting my images to Canva. This is because they give very crisp and clear images to start with. So I can generate with AI, and the free plan also allows me to remove background right here. So if I want to check for let me use it so you can see what I'm talking about. So an African man smiling in a black suit. Let's see what it brings out. So as you can see, it has brought in amazing results. This is actually the up part is actually a paid tool, that is iStock. So if you were to click here, it will take you directly to iStock. So if you're searching on FreePic, always come back to the bottom, and as you can see, these are clean images that work well in my design. And the best part is these are free. If you see anyone with a crown, just like Canva, that means it is paid. So they will even tell you to go premium to download it. And if I want to download it, all I have to do is come here, click on it, and when it opens up, I can literally remove the background. So I have one daily use. So if I'm comfortable with this particular image, all I have to do is come here, and when I click on remove, it will remove the background, and I'll come here and download in the quality I want, and then I can export it into Canva. So this is how I actually get really crisp images for my designs. Not that there are no nice designs on Canva or nice images, but it's usually hard to find. But here you get it in a matter of minutes instead of scrolling through the whole day trying to find the perfect image that is clean. And this is AI generated. So for the ones that are AI generated, they also indicate it here, so you know that okay, this is made from AI. And if you're not satisfied, you can always come to the bottom and find other amazing images that you would like. And once you're satisfied, is either you download directly or you open it up to remove the background, remove the objects, replace the background. All these things are available, although the replacing of the background is paid, so please take note of that. So now let's move on to the next tool. So for the next tool is Colors, Coolors, and Colors is an amazing platform for getting color palettes. So if you don't have a color for your brand and you're looking to get an amazing color palette for your brand, this is a tool I highly recommend. And how can you do that? You can start the generator. And how do you do this? You import an image or give it a particular color you want, and then it will help you generate colors that fit that particular color that you've picked. Colors that are well vetted, that you don't have to think much about it. And if you're not interested in that, you can also explore the trending palette. So there are thousands of palettes on this site that have been vetted to work well together. So if you were ever going to use it in your designs, you know that these ones work together. You don't have to crack your brain if blue goes with green and all. But it's always advisable that you do your research before coming here. So whatever color you're imputing or whatever color you're looking out for, you know that it works well for your brand. So like I would always emphasize, research should not be overlooked. It is one of the fundamentals of branding, right? So this is just a tool to help you get a color faster that works well together. Then the next one is Pinterest. Pinterest is my absolute favorite in getting ideas for my designs. So before designing, after getting content, I usually come to Pinterest, and what I do is I just come and type in the specific design I want, let's say a flyer design for an agency or for an event, whatever it brings out, I would carefully study how people place emphasis on the layout now. So what I use Pinterest for is to study layout. So we can see here how this text is arranged, how the image comes here, how the following information comes here. These are strategic ways of was it arranging design. So I just come here and I type in flyer design for whatever it is, and here I can even pick if it's for a church or if it's for food. Whatever it is I want, I can always come here and I just have to save it, take it to Canva, and when I start designing, I can always look at it and see, oh, maybe this fits what I design. So I've noticed that doing this helps me design custom made designs in Canva. So by the time I'm done designing, even if I'm to start with a template on Canva, it will look primarily like the design I saw on Pinterest, right? Because I'm drawing inspiration from there. So Pinterest is my go-to for getting inspiration for designs, and it is so easy to use and so accessible. So lastly, where I get my content on ChatGPT. So if I'm designing for a particular thing, all I have to do is come here, give it the prompt and say I'm designing for this, and sometimes I even use this voice over option where I just tell it, okay, we are planning something, it's happening on this date and we need it for this purpose, and our target audience is this. I shall give it all the basic information it needs to bring out content I can use for my designs. Like I said, content is the first place you start with and then you keep moving forward, right? So ChatGPT is usually where I start. From there I go to Pinterest, then I go to FreePic where I get my images and then colors and so on and so forth. So to make things really easy, we've created a pre-designed template for Canva. It is live on Notion, but if you don't have a Notion account, you can get access to the Google Doc as well. So if you have a Notion account, what this will help you do is to pre-plan your design in Canva, especially if you're just starting out. Starting with a blank canvas can feel a bit overwhelming sometimes. So all you have to do is come here, put in the project name, the project objective, target audience. These are all the things you can generate with ChatGPT, and then go ahead and pick the design type, the platform, dimensions, the color scheme, the font choice. All of these are well detailed here for you to be able to use, and it's totally free for you to download. So make sure you check the description for the link. So this helps you design faster and it helps you design more efficiently to get the best results. So make sure you take advantage of this. So we've come to the end of this lesson. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you've been struggling to find inspiration for your designs, either you're a Canva user or you use another tool to design, I hope you found this helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe if you found this post helpful, and also leave a comment below on how this lesson has helped you, and I'll see you in the next lesson.